This is Barda from Coffee Time Tarot. This is being done live on Roosters Peacock. This is your Coffee Time Tarot for the week ending, I believe, the 26th Sunday. All right, I don't have as much time as I normally have. I do need to get a shop open this morning. So at the beginning, it's going to be kind of slow. I want to make sure everything's up and running. I'm doing it a little bit different as far as where I'm at doing it. There we go. I can see it now. As you guys come on, you can say hi. Like I said, I will not, let me share this over to Coffee Time Tarot real quick. I won't have much time towards the end, and I am a little slow, so just FYI. Let's see here. Can't quite wake up this morning. My sinuses were up. Not feeling that great. Let me make sure I can share everything here. I can't see anybody yet. Oh, there's Miss Sue. Hi, Miss Carrie. All right, let me make sure I got everything going here, and then we'll get right on into it. Like I said, this will be a short one, okay, because I have to open up a shop at 10 o'clock. Licky. Let me see here. I need the... what I'm doing right now is I'm probably going to edit this before I put it on YouTube. With me, you never know. I need to make sure it's shared in Coffee Time Tarot. It's been one of those days. You guys know how it's kind of slow in your brain. That's one of those days. Let's see here. Coffee Time Tarot. Oh, you dirty. What's everybody up to this morning? I'm just going to add some more stuff onto my online shop. There we go. And share. What do you want? I'll get right on into the reading here in just a minute. I'm having trouble seeing here. There it is. But I want to make sure that the Coffee Time Tarot guys has it too. You know what, that'll work. All right, we're gonna get right into it. Who's all here? Miss Susu, Miss Carrie. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to be slow. I'm just gonna how it's gonna be. Here we go. What do we got here? Okay, next, you guys. Okay, we're gonna get right on into it. I'll look over here every once in a while, but like I said, this is going to be a short one, guys. All right, for the week ending Sunday. There we go. All right, let me concentrate here, because like I said, it's one of those mornings where your brain can't wake up, but I've been getting some feels here. Yep. Okay, these are two different situations. This is the suggestion. That's that. Coffee Time Tarot Thinker. I think today I can guarantee you it's going to be picking up on different people's scenarios. And what it's going to say is what you need to be focusing on instead of the round and round. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that no matter what's going on in life this week, and this is actually going to extend beyond just this week, it's actually going to be, it's kind of like the theme again for the whole year is what this is, okay? This is just something that's not just going to be like this week and then it's gone. No, this is just like a general feel that a lot of people have been having is it's kind of out with the old and in with the new. And what I mean by that is thinking and basically directions in life to go. Directions are changing quite quickly, I think, for a lot of people. And people are learning to, instead of going around and around in their head, even though there's been situations, I'll show you the cards here in a minute. there's been round and round, especially around the 25th. The 25th is going to stick out if you are one of these people that it sounds like you. Usually I go over here, but I'm supposed to immediately go over here. It's showing me the regenerate card. Okay, there's regenerate. All right, this is talking, to me, this is about a fire that's getting ready to burn. It's about to ready to reignite. Okay, this is a spark and a fire within. There has been a lot of around situations. It's a situation or situations is what I feel. Never ending story. I do hear overthinking. And I hear no place like home. Okay, so it's kind of like an unsettling in the brain. It could also have to literally do with home itself. Yep. I can tell you right now at the end here, it's talking about the end result here is milk and honey. And I feel this is chaos and conflict. I feel this is current, but this is ending. All right. So I think there's a lot of shifts coming. The next one I see here is for some of you, and I'm hearing it really stands out in April as well, but it's like what you did last week. If you took action on something, whether it was just, I've just decided to go in a different direction in life, or I have decided to no longer sit in past patterns, or basically some of you are sitting here and taking your life's course back. You're no longer sitting. Hi, how is everybody? You guys are no longer sitting here allowing other people. And I mean, it's not just about what other people have done, it's what you allow. And it's also about, I keep hearing rambling on, you guys know what I mean, aimlessly. Okay, so this is what no longer tolerating, no longer doing, because now finding direction is what I feel. And I think the direction's already been coming because you've already got a spice and taste for life is what I feel. Even if you haven't turned that corner and you're not sitting here per se already, if you haven't taken action, you need to go ahead and do it. Don't sit on the fence about anything. There's no more sitting on the fence. Yeah, it feels right. So stop right there. Okay, you need to be focusing on your blessings, not your lessons. That's what this is about. This is no longer just sitting in there. Yeah, instead of, this is a choice. Yes, we all have stuff that goes around and around in our head. Sometimes life can be a whirlwind, but here's the thing. And some of you, this definitely has to do with family situations, and a lot of you has to do with your home. Okay, some of it's stability. This is the wind of change is coming, and this is something that you put in motion a long time ago. You're about to be regenerated. It's like literally coming out of the fire. That's what I feel. Here's the thing, coming to the edge. But do you see with her right here? She's coming to the edge, but you see the hearts? Your heart is about to be singing a different tune. I'm seeing talent. Some of you are taking and grasping your talent, and you're moving forward. And some of you, your talent's about to shine. That's what I get. I mean, you're about really to show people who you're made of. That's what I get. This is changing. This is the winds of change. And I told you guys that March would come in like a lamb and out like a lion. Mark my words, it still is. I can feel it. That one is. But it's also not just about worldwide events. It also has to do with your life as well. Because as we're shifting, we are kind of like the waves, right? We can either fight against it or we can go with it. This one right here, I think people are starting to adapt. I think, and I'm not saying the stuff around us is good or anything, but people are starting to adapt more and been able to, it's kind of like if you have toddlers. You guys will understand this if you have children. I don't have toddlers anymore, but yeah, I feel time for a nap. But here's the thing is when you have, like my kids were 17 months apart, right? And it does have something to do with this. You guys are going to be starting tuning out more because there's just so much stuff going on in the external. Just imagine having toddlers 17 months apart. Okay, you walk into a store, everybody else is looking at those kids like, what in the living hell is going on with those children? Are they demonic? And you're just like, what? It's another day. Okay, this is how you are taking and you're looking at life. Okay, you're tuning out the BS and you are now tuning in destiny. This is divinely timed. This is what I feel. And I'm not saying everything on the external is teaching you lessons. It is, but you're also focusing on your blessings. Okay, so just imagine the outside world is like toddlers. They're like toddlers that, everybody else that you kind of tuned out the chaos and conflict. Okay, that's what I feel. And if you have not done this, you need to do this. You need to do this soon. Okay, but right now it's no more about action, reaction. It's now about sitting back and, yeah, I'll get to those in a minute. Number one, if it's revolved around anxiety, you need to breathe. You're going to have to learn how to do this. Okay. Some of you the anxiety could be about being between worlds. What's this being between worlds about? Literally, some of you could be about living in the past, or it's almost like a fear factor. You know, some it's going to be, is it going to be the same thing? Is it going to be the same thing? No, it's not. This is something you've been building, whether it has to do with job or it has to do with business. Business is going to be a big one. But some of you, it's blending. It's family, friends, lovers. It's building blocks, and you're really looking out to the future. And do you see how she's looking to the future right there? And she sees the blocks falling, but she's not paying attention to those blocks. Examples like the toddlers. She's not paying attention to all the distraction of the amount of work that is taking and continually building. Instead, in situations, especially surrounding family situations, now starting to observe and sit back and watch and really starting to think things through instead of action reaction with, you know what, it's called getting balance. That's what it's about. So if you haven't gotten balance around the 29th, you will be taking and getting this. That's what I feel. No, sorry. It just depends on who you are. On the 29th, you will be asked to breathe. That's what I get. But here's the thing is, some of you, this could have to do with a message in a bottle. And good morning, everybody. I don't have my glasses on, but I can see words. There's a message in the bottle, but see, here's the thing, the anxiety. I hear for some of you, this is closing old doors. This is closing old doors and never opening back up again. The message in the bottle is something, turtle. I'm going to tell you right now, turtle is one that's going to stand out for some. If it feels like you, then you need to look up the spiritual meaning of turtle. I think, and I hear moving on. Okay, moving on. What has been stuck and stagnant is moving on. Yep. Some of you, this could have started around the 15th. Some of you, this started around not just the 15th, but the middle of January. Okay, so exchange, and next we have exchanging gifts. Family, friends, lovers. Even though, okay, it shows me exchanging gifts. This almost feels like what I call a romantical situation, because whatever the situation is, you might have felt like you were standing alone, okay? But it's actually not going to be what you think it is. All right, now I'm doing general here. I'm just going around the board, and then I'm going to start nailing each one. Exchanging gifts, yin and yang. Okay, so whatever this is, I do think this is some kind of soul union. I can tell you right now, and this is going to have to do with the romantical. And yep, so I'm going to put that one over here. We've got, next one is leg up, and then we have to the sea. Okay, so boy, I tell you what, a lot of people are focused on family, and really it's about building family. So if you're sitting here, for some reason I feel like saying this, if you're sitting in a family scenario and you are feeling at your wit's end, this is going to be changing soon, but it's basically, you're going to have to get out of your head about it. You're going to have to put the action in, and you're going to have to, you're going to have to breathe, literally. Message in the bottle. There is going to be a relief coming. There is going to be help when it is needed. But it's that opportunity. What I'm saying is the Four of Cups. Don't miss the opportunity because of what I call the apathy card, where you're sitting here staring at all the stuff that didn't go right. But when you've got that one, there's an offering, there's an opportunity right in front of you. Do not let this pass you by because you are so up in your head. Because you may have felt like, I'm seeing also the left out in the cold card. Okay, the tarot card. I believe it's 5 of Pentacles. Yep. Anyway, and it does show me a person in the background here. So this is almost like these are doors that are getting ready to close, and it's time to move on. Why? Because there's a change in the wind. All right, so let's get right on into it. What time is it? I do have to open up the shop at 10 o'clock. Shoo. And if anybody comes in, I'll have to get up. What do you want? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Okay, let's start here. So yeah, today with my expressions and stuff, guys, I've got a headache, so it has nothing to do with y'all. I'm not that expressive this morning. Okay, let's see here. I'll take it. We've got the Hierophant card. Okay, up there. I see, says me. We've got the 5 of Swords. I'll get into them here in a minute. And we've got the Strength card. I hear power move. There's a power move here for some of you. It's actually literally, yep. Yep, this is the heads up. 3 of Wands. This is the foresight, looking into the future. This can be revolving around a Taurus or around Taurus season. If you guys watched the bonus one I did, if you remember right, the Magician was showing big time. This is going to be overall revolving around this whole reading, the Magician. You have everything you need in your hands. Everything. And some of you, if it has to do with the coupling, yeah, if there's indeed, whether it's family, friends, or lovers, if there's partnership of some kind, you already have it within your hands, plural, to take and move forward past whatever struggles it is. Yep, feels right. And some, it's talking about you will no longer be feeling like you're standing alone in a partnership of some kind, family, friends, or lovers. Okay, that's what it feels like. Some of you are actually, well, I'm not going to get it confusing, but some of you have already walked away from a situation or cut people, places, and things out. This is showing over here. All right, why? Because you know what? There's something very fast and swift coming in, and I am going to start with the romantical side. I'm going to see it with friends and family as well, but I will try to let you guys know the difference in it. Okay, so anyway, I'll get to these cards in a minute. I do believe that there's a high, I don't know if you guys have noticed numbers. Have you guys noticed any kind of shifts in numbers, signs from heaven? Have you been paying attention to the signs? I have, and oh my Lord, woo, there is a change in the wind. Not just for me, but it's universal, okay? It's big time. So this one right here, it could be about your belief systems. And whatever it was some of you, it's just basically cutting your losses. It's cutting your losses and moving on of something that you've hung on to for so long. It could be a thought of a person. It could be a thought of what is no longer. That's what I'm feeling. It's like it's something that you got used to living like that for so long that it's like you're leaving sorrow behind. That's what it feels like. 5, 5. Yeah, mine's been nothing but fives. Fives, they were counting up. I mean, I've been noticing there's a count. Let me see, mine's now counting down. So it's about done, whatever it is. That's okay. But yeah, pay attention. Signs, everywhere there's signs. Yes, ma'am, look those up. The way you look those up too is, number one is go by your gut. And number two, figure out which part of life. Yes, ma'am. Carrie Marie, yours does seem correct. Yep, that means you're being divinely guided. Even though everything might not feel quite the way, you're seeing the way. Okay, so anyway, around the situation, and in some of you, it's multiple situations. Some of you feel like you're literally, I can't even say that, going through life aimlessly, rambling on aimlessly. All right, this is coming to an end. Why? Because it's time, it's time. Universally, you're being shown. So when you see these multiple numbers, number one, think of what part of life that you have just been, this is a lot of overthinking, but some of you can't help it because it's like thrust upon you. Some of it's like a tower moment. I can tell you what, though, not all tower moments are bad, especially if you're like a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, this time, because you guys, I'm a Scorpio, I know this. Usually those freaking towers show up all the time. This is a different tower. Okay, this tower, it's just change. There is change coming in. It's not just for those signs, but I'm just saying that did highlight. But as you're seeing these numbers that are reoccurring, you need to pay attention to what you are literally sitting here watching so much. I mean, just rolling it over your chaos and conflict. Okay, well, now there's a change in the wind and you can feel it. That's what this is about. All right, some of this may have been feeling left out in the cold by somebody. Some others is just feeling all alone. Others of you, it's like a shift. Whatever the shift is between a partnership of some kind, it is not like the past. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, this is not going to apply to all. But when you see those numbers, you need to think about what part of life, whether it's been financial, that's in some of you's like, it's every dang blasted one of these. You need to think about what it is. While you're looking, I don't know who just blocked Len, but you need to unblock her, please. Not sure why she just got blocked. Okay. It might be a bot too. Not her. She's not a bot. Unhide. There we go. Sorry, Len. Not sure why it. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway. Hi, Len. Okay, spammer, scammers. I can see it. Okay, so they must have mistook Lynn. It's okay. It might be the bot. It's probably not a moderator. Because I do have a scan bot now. So anyway, so think about whatever, and here's the number one. Okay, so whatever this is about, this is not a brand new beginning. This is a brand new beginning, but you're not starting at the pool. This is not about a leap of faith. This is something you've already decided to do, or you've been thrust into it. And so when you're having these reoccurring numbers, you need to pay attention to what area in your life is going on. Oh my goodness gracious, great. Sorry, Lan. I'm not sure why. I'll have to look at your account and why it's attacking your account. Okay, so anyway, that's strange. Okay, so anyway, let me try this again. As you guys are going through, and I can tell there's going to be great change with the fives. Okay, this is something that's needed to happen for a long time. But here's the thing: is when you're going through and you're seeing multiple threes, multiple ones. Number one, ones are like the ones that make me the happiest because this is divinely guided. This is your angels. You are being shown the way, even if you can't, all the time pay attention. You are about to be looking at life in a different way. That's what I feel big time. So those ones, you want that. That means your angels are with you. Okay, then you look at each number. Twos are usually about some kind of partnership, coupling, or moving forward together. Okay, there's other meanings for it too, but for this reading, that's exactly what it would mean. Some of you with those numbers as well, pay attention. Is it about money? Is it about love? I'm going to have to look into that bot because Lynn, they're after you. You've been seeing sevens, money, financial. I mean, there's more meanings, but yours, seasons are changing. Something about money. That's Lynn. Okay, so anyway, Lynn, I don't normally do this, but what I'm seeing is with the sevens with you as the seasons change, which we are now in spring, and nobody else asked me any questions because I don't normally do this. You're seeing sevens. What I hear is around the financial situation, you need to dot your I's and cross your T's. Double check something, okay? I don't know if it's taxes, I'm not sure. Okay. So anyway, I'm not answering any more questions right now. That just came out. That was for Lynn. Okay, so anyway, hi, Miss Erica. So anyway, with this one right here, whatever recurring numbers, or it could be animals, it could be anything, basically, something that whatever your subconscious you're easier for you to catch on to, and your brain grasps stuff subconsciously. So whatever's easier for you. Lynn, I can see your conversation, even though I think it's a bot taking and blocking you. It's okay, I can see you. So anyway, pay attention to what area of life. And what I'm seeing is this is about serendipity. So even the uncomfortable stuff in your life, and I'm not talking about those who have lost somebody. That's not what I'm talking about. Some of you, this is overcoming loss from the past. This is actually not necessarily letting the person go, but you're actually, I'm not going to say coming right because it's nobody can tell you that. This is being decisive. This is a decisive move because it's something that comes into your life. People, I don't think it's places and things. I think other people have come into your life. This is only going to hit one or two, to where it's literally closing a door, but you're not slamming the door shut. You're taking the good memories, but it's like it's about a heart. It's about your heart chakra, and you have to open it. You don't have to, but you want to open up your heart for love again, and that's what this is about. And so you're no longer going to be sitting to the sea. Okay, see, there's a face above there. So this is about somebody who's no longer there. This is about somebody stepping up and stepping out of a comfort zone because of, it's like a fight. It's like a fight. They know a change needs to be had here. And it does have to do with exchanging gifts. It does feel romantical to me. We've got the yin, which is standing alone, but it's in a coupling. That's what I feel. This is your foresight. It may be like a foreign land. It may be something that's not familiar with you because maybe stuff has never turned out quite right. This could be revolved around definitely your belief systems changing, but we see the number 5. It could have to do with the zodiac sign Taurus, or it could be Taurus season. It'd have to do with, I think this decision to basically start healing around this started in Aquarius season, and you got the courage with the Strength card. This could also be hitting a Leo, because I do think that you are going to be taking a huge, bold move here pretty soon. All right. Changes in the wind. And you know, this is something that needs to happen. Why? Because the end result is milk and honey. Okay. And I do, for some reason, I'm seeing trust. Trust is a huge one around this one. Anyway, this is going to be fast and swift, and it's going to come in very fast and swift. Why? Because it's big changes, and it's going to be opportunities. That's why. And this is one of those things, for whatever reason, is you have to seize the moment. Yep. Yep. It's time to come out of the stale and stagnant with the Hanged Man and just sitting there, just, that's it. Feeling trapped. This is getting untrapped out of your head. That's what it's about. I'm feeling there's a coupling here, but this could be family. This could be family, or it could be friends as well. Okay. I will read it from a couple way here as well. This could be a situation, but basically this is about healing. This is about, and it does seem like somebody else has come in. Somebody else has come into your life to where you're looking at it from a different, you're wanting to open back up again, but it's still closing the doors. You're going to, the door's closed. And I don't see the door being slammed. I think this is actually going to be an active choice because of moving together. That's what I feel. Yep. We've got the Queen of Wands. It's vibrancy. It's moving forward. There's a lot more meanings in here. Yep. And see, this could be also for some of you, if we take it off the coupling, then here's the thing. It could be a couple who are in business together or do the same similar things. Or it could also be about some kind of family business where you're moving together forward, and it's learning, you know, it's like having to trust again. Or it could also be about, I mean, these all feel right for some, because I see people moving forward, not sitting with the Magician. Instead of the lack of, I don't have this and I don't have that. Oh, you know, it's no longer sitting in your sorrows. It's doing something about your situation. That is what this is about. And you have everything you need, every tool you need to at least start. Okay. Yep. So this is about taking a direction, even though you may be tired. I feel you. I feel you. What? Some of you, it may even have to do with slow moving money that's been, you know, you've been expecting stuff, and you know, all the hard work. When is it going to pay off? When's it going to pay off? Yes, we're shifting. And then I will go back and pull a couple cards for what I call the romantical. Okay. So anyway, this one right here, and this could also be hitting a Capricorn as well. What? Your patience is about to pay off. No matter what area of life this is, your patience, even though it's been slow moving, you might have been waiting on, for some of you, it's about waiting on a person. Others of you, it's waiting for a return or opportunity. And I'm going to tell you right now, your patience and your perseverance is going to pay off. All right. I almost see this around the situation. People wanted to throw the towel in and give up. But I don't think there was whatever this, whether it's business or it has to do with some kind, there's partnership in here. Period. Okay. Whether it's romantical or it's just business or it's blended or both or however it applies. This is about two people. It's about two entities coming together. Okay. That's what I'm getting big time. And might even went through a period of staleness, like stale and stagnancy, where it wasn't moving. It's moving. It's slowly moving. And there's vibrancy coming back into life. That's what and confidence within this partnership. That's what I get. Woo, there's going to be a reason for celebration here. Why? Because somebody is with Alexander, 2 of Wands here. He's sitting here, and he's whoever this is, one of the specially of these two paths or these two partnerships. Actually, I think it was both sides have been sitting here taking and really examining, and I mean really just examining, overthinking, way overthinking. Okay, I think this is coming to an end. And I think there's a choice that's going to be made. That feels right. I feel like shaking that. 2 pass decision, because this is not as small. This is whether it's businesses coming together, people coming together, family coming back together. Some of you, it's about reconciliation, strengthening the bonds within family. But really, for some of you guys, some of you might even be coming back from the grass is always greener on the other side. You're about to be like, no, it's not. That stuff, half that crap, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, if this has to do with this is only somebody might have dipped on the other side thinking the grass was greener. Well, they're about to find out that it's those, those little plastic dog grass that's been peed and pooped on, and you just clean it off. Yeah, well, they're about to discover that that's already been used. I know, I'm blunt. So anyway, the grass is not always greener, whether it's a business opportunity or it has to do with relationships or other people. And besides that, you know what, people, if this does have to do with somebody where somebody's done you wrong in the past, the grass is not always greener, and they're about to discover this. But here's the thing, is if you're on the, where you were left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles, don't be the other side of that dog grass, that fake green grass. Don't be that. Don't be that fallback person. That's what I'm going to say. That's only going to be hitting a couple people. All right, let's get back onto this one right here. You're going to be thinking in a different way. You're going to get that spice of life here. Matter of fact, I keep seeing March. We are in March. This is for March, but I keep seeing out into April. And for that one right there, you just keep being your kind, generous, confident person. That's what you need to do, is put your best foot forward, because you know the right people will come into your life and the wrong ones will leave. That's what I get. All right. Do. Yep. Some of you have got the little travel bug. That's what I get too. There's going to be time. For some reason, I don't know why I'm seeing a vineyard. So maybe it's time out with friends. Maybe it's time to take a break. Maybe you haven't done this. Maybe it's some kind of celebration. Maybe it's getting away. If it has to do with a partnership, maybe it's actually getting out. Nature's for me is like fabulous, but whatever it is, it's actually getting that spice of life back. Some of you, it's spice within a partnership. Some of you, it's family just reconnecting. Whatever this is, there's going to be reasons for celebration. Okay, there's definitely going to be reason. Yep, gatherings, festivals, yep, happiness. Some of you, this could even lead to, if it has to do with romantical, if you're not married, could lead to an engagement. Let's see here. What? Others of you may be going to a baby shower, but there's happy times. This is celebration. This is happy. Okay, this is where, you know, your decision time, I think it's going to be very fast. It's going to be very quick, and you're going to be feeling, if you're feeling uncomfortable, you're going to be feeling a lot different here soon. Some of you, it has to do with your independent wealth and what you've been working on. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, success. And some of you, this could have to do with property as well. Okay. Yep. Here's the thing, is it's all going to balance in. I'm not seeing, and for some reason I'm seeing the balance scales Libra in my head. Okay. But I think it has a lot to do with balance, unless my sister's on here. But balance is coming back in. And this is something that you have actively worked for very hard. So here's the thing. Don't get caught up in the chaos and the conflict to where it's something comfortable. It is time to move on from this, and you need to be focusing on your milk and honey, because what you put out universally is what's going to be coming back to you. That's what I get. What time is it? I have to open up the shop. So even if I am a little bit over, it'll be just like the bonus one. And I'll go ahead and, I'm not going to be on tons long, because I've got to get my shop going. But if anybody comes in, then I'll just have to get up and help them. Okay, so this is going to be a shorter one. So anyway, let's see what this is about. Decisions. This is all about a decision. It's something you actively want, you desire, but there's like a hurdle. That's what it feels like. Whether it has to do with relationship, family, friends, or life moving forward, or somebody feeling like they were left out in the cold. Your milk and honey is on the other side of this change in the wind, and it's the fear of change. That's what this is about. I think you're about to take and feel blessed if you just take that leap of faith within yourself, because you have everything you need. And this shows 1. Okay, so number 1, it has to do with, you've already taken the leap of faith within yourself. All right, but now you got to put the action into it. Some of you are waiting for, some of you are still living between worlds, between the past and the present. I think that's going to be dropped, but I don't think it's going to be dropped in a bad way. I think it's really, there's been a lot of healing for some in here. Others have overthought a situation. Here's a decisive movement. You need to take the blindfold off. Some of you, this is coming together of family, or it could be leading to marriage. Others, it's about your belief system with the Hierophant. There's many things here. What? A higher knowing. Yep. Higher belief system, higher knowing. Learning a truth. Okay. Yep. So anyway, with this one right here, some of you are coming past difficult decisions, and you're literally taking and deciding to lay your burdens down. Yes. 10 of Wands. Sweet. So this is about you guys taking and deciding to lay those burdens down so that you can be the best versions of yourselves. There's that 4 of Cups. Don't miss an opportunity this week because you're afraid of change. That's it. refusing offers, missed opportunities. I don't think you guys can do that. I really, truly don't. I think why? Because this is truly what you want, right? There could be a message coming around a family situation, around a home situation, that's going to make your heart delight. Some of you, why am I hearing this? This could be about a coupling, and it doesn't, I don't feel it's bad. I don't feel this is friends or lovers. You could be friends. That's moving on to lovers. But this one right here is, it might be fear. I think so. I think so because of whoever this is, you've already been. All right, this could be leading to wedding. Yes, that's what I feel. For some reason, it almost feels like you're used to a past pattern of being treated or not treated, right? And this is, whatever the situation is here, this is equal give and take. That's what I get. This is your happy cup. That's what I get. It's the the Ace of Cups. There's more than enough. Overcoming past patterns and thoughts, or overcoming problems you may have had with this person. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for a union. This is nice. And well, we don't need to get into that because we know what that is. That's a old hanky-panky. There's definitely a lot of attraction between these two people. Flirting, here's the thing, is it, I can't tell if these, obviously if it's going to be moving to marriage, then they've probably been together for a while. But here's the thing, if it's lacking, I think that's going to change. But it's more of, don't compare, for whatever reason. And what I want to say about this is don't compare the current with the past. That's it. Don't do it. Yep. Some of you, it may have been from some kind of third party interference, but it may not be a third party. It may be the memory of past. Yep. Some of you may be getting out and dating somebody new. Some of you, this could be leading to marriage. Some of you, this actually is going to be one of, it's like, I'm seeing twin flames is what I'm seeing in my head. Okay. Normally I don't pick up on the law of reading, but I'm picking up on this. I wouldn't be surprised. Dragonfly. Abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want. So maybe there was some with the stale and stagnant. Maybe this situation became stale and stagnant, or your life was stale and stagnant there for a while, and you've decided, you're sitting at the precipice of deciding, and it's going to be quick. I'm seeing the lightning rod in my head. It's going to be fast, very fast. And some of you, it's about unveiling the truth. And once that truth is unveiled, the stale and stagnant, there ain't no dang blessed stale and stagnant. Look at that. All right, so abundance is yours. And I don't feel for some of you, this is not just this is just life in general. It might not just be about love. Yep, positive mindset. You have to put that positive mindset in, and you have to get moving on it. That's what I get. Dragonfly, clarity, truth, being lighthearted and finding out. Adapt, change, and heal. Time to live in the now, and that's what you're doing. Many options. Here it is, decisions. This is just backing up. Yep. Sure. Okay. We've got separation card. You could be at a distance with this person right now, or this could be, like I said, it showed me the third party, but I really don't think it's necessarily a third party. I think it's a memory. Okay. And that may be part of something that's coming between. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. I think this is unsure of the future, but I think whoever this is, you're getting ready to change it. Why? Because we've got stability and security because you're making a choice. This is soulmates. This is talking. But here's the thing is with not today, this is the behavior that's been going on. And guess what? I think you'll be moving on from feeling like this here pretty soon. We have the engagement ring and we have receiving what you need. All right, off the romantical side. Yep. What do you want? Oh, Kristen Black Kelly, I'm drawn to you. Not today. I've got a headache. All right, so anyway, a lot of you are working on your independent wealth. Others of you are just taking what you can and you're making a break for it. You're done. This I want to go over here. What's this about? Somebody's getting ready to take a risk, possibly with a man. What is this about? Okay, this could be about a business partnership. It could be about love, but I really think this is about, because this is about your stability and security. Okay, this is about leveling up, going up that ladder. So I really almost feel it's business, because if you're looking at a love opportunity as going up the ladder, whoa, let's not do that. You can, but you know what I'm saying? This is about finances. That's what it is. Some of you, we've got the King of Swords, which is clarity and truth, but there's many different meanings for this one. Okay, I know what this is. Well, who is this about? Who is it? What? Give me an idea. Okay, so it could be somebody who's like the King of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be a male, male or female, doesn't matter. Somebody who's very mature and grounded. Somebody who's successful and very good at business. Somebody who doesn't take, is really thinks things out, doesn't take risk, not before they know. Somebody who's building an empire. All right, someone who is definitely got finances. Maybe they are a workaholic. Okay, then we have the King of Swords, which is somebody who could be like a police officer. It could be a doctor. Okay, some of you, it has to do around health stuff. I'm not going to talk about that long at all, but there will be a resolution from this here soon. Okay, if we are talking about a personality of a person, it's somebody who is like the police officer, military, or survivalist type personality, and they're very analytical. They really they don't just jump on stuff, they think it out really big time. Sometimes they can be very unemotional. I think that's different. Yep. But here's the thing is it's balanced judgment. And I want to go back to the judicial, because I keep saying this also can represent judicial as well. Here's the thing is it has to do around a court proceeding of some kind. I'm seeing the balance scales. The balance scales are coming back in. All right, it's going to end up balanced, even though it's been quite anxietous around the situation. Milk and honey. For others of you, complete endings. We have the Death card, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it also takes and complete endings bring complete brand new beginnings. That's what I'm getting. This is a rebirth, and it's all within your hands to do this. All right, some of you, we've got the Seven of Cups, fairy favors, looking through the glass of contemplation. Some of you are just actually going to take and really reveal your true radiance and actually chase your dreams. That's what I get. Yep. Some of you are actually going to have recently or will be seeing through the illusion, the BS. You're seeing things clarity-wise, and you're making active decisions in your life to move forward. That's what I get. Even though you may be feeling conflicted at one point or another with the Five of Wands, you may be feeling conflicted around the subject. And I think for some, do not get your brains clouded on just one person. For some reason, I feel like saying this. Really got to kind of focus on your milk and honey. Yep. Conflict. There could be arguments. I think really what I'm seeing is it's time to turn your back on this stuff. That's what I'm getting. Some of you are struggling over old conflicts. I feel that you're going to turn your back on this. Why? Because for some of you, healing's been done quite a bit. Some of you, it's about, here's the thing, is the egos. Watch the egos. That's going to be a big thing, especially not just now. It's going to be a big part of the year, because stress itself is either going to bring out two different personality types, right? It's going to be the ones where we have, what was the Nine of Cups, wish fulfilled, or the ego side. Okay, so people, when you're getting in balance, you're getting back in balance with yourself. And even though everybody has their own battles, like with the Five of Wands, everybody has their own battles. But here's the thing is, I think a lot of you guys are going to be focusing on the balance. Hi, guys. I think a lot of you guys are going to be focusing on balancing your lives to where you are ending internal conflicts. You are no longer going to play in the conflicts with others. And for some of you, you're going to speak your truth to end conflicts. Others of you are going to come right with yourselves about how you feel around the subject of the past. You're going to be closing doors, but you're going to be doing it on your terms. You know this is an old, drawn-out situation, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, because for some reason I feel really touchy around it. Here's the thing is it's a changes in the wind, and it's something that is needed. You're weighing your analytical with your emotional, and you're getting balance. And you're walking into the future because you're being asked to. Everybody's being asked to. Yep. And this whole reading is just your foresight that you're on the right path. You're on the right path if you've decided to go ahead and just bring balance into your life. All right. But there is a lot, chaos and conflict, even if there's something like that going around. It could be a confusion and uncertainty around a home or a home situation. this clarity, if this feels like you, like it's a never-ending story, round and round and round, you will be feeling out of the fire into the frying pan. That's what you're used to. I really think the situation is going to end quite quickly. I truly do. Chaos and conflict. April 2nd. So if this sounds like you, because I'm picking up especially on 1, this end of this chaos and conflict and confusion is going to be done. Okay, that's what I get. Milk and honey, that's what you need to be focusing on, is milk and honey, okay? And no doubt from here all the way out through summer, it's going to be time for a nap. I'm there this morning. That's why I keep looking up, because I'm sitting here thinking. All right. So anyway, good morning, good morning. Miss Darlene, you asked me on one of them a while back ago where you could get, where you could find my body butters and stuff. On Roosters Peacock, it's Roosters Peacock shop. It is up online, and I've been adding stuff every day. Okay, so if you want to check it out, it's there. And I'm very limited on how many I have left because I haven't had time to make a bunch more. Okay, so anyway, so basically for some of you who've been thinking more on the emotional, you're now thinking on the analytical, you're balancing out. That's what I get. What? Okay, guys, I don't want to pull too much more into it. I just think basically it's bringing balance within. Some of it, it's chaos within self, a storm that you cause within yourself because you're comparing it to a past pattern or a past way or a past person. And I think that's coming to an end. And you know it's time to change, and that's what you're doing. So you're laying your burdens down, which is sweet. That means, to me right there, that tells me you're choosing the 10 of Cups, which is happiness, hope. Because you know what? Sometimes people can be their own worst enemy. And a lot of people make the joke about how, you know, I'm friends with my demons. There's nothing to joke about that. Really, people, it's time to get balance and to become right with your demons and actually tell them to send them on their way if they're holding your happiness up. Okay. And some of you, like I said, if this has to do around past patterns or addictions, then I'm not belittling that. If it has to do with somebody who's no longer there, I'm not belittling that either. But there's a time to heal. And I think that's what you've been working really hard on, just in general, whatever area of life, just so you can enjoy. Because we're put on this earth to enjoy. Okay, we get what we give out, right? And what I'm saying for your life's purpose, if there's chaos and conflict within and a storm that's been going and you got used to living it a certain way, and always thought everything's a never-ending story. I'm telling you, battles are coming to end because you're seeing it differently. Oh, good, Miss Lan. So here's the thing with this one. It's literally, this is not about, I mean, some of you, I hear slam that door shut, right? 10 o'clock. Please hold. I got to open up the shop. 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so here's the thing is, you guys, this is coming, this is like, it's an end of an era and a brand new way of living. That's what I get. And just seeing stuff, just knowing what is holding you back. It's almost like some of you have a purpose now. It's like there's a purpose. And I don't mean that, and I'm trying to get the right words. Some of you, it's person that has come into your life that's showing you purpose, and it's worth you fighting for. Others of you, it's literally just getting that spark back because you've been tired of the way of the heaviness you've had. Others of you are seeing a way out of the situation through relief. That's what I get. Yeah. Others of you, your hard work is finally paying off and you're getting yourselves out of this situation. Some of you are just getting out of your head. Some of you are done overthinking everything. Some of you are done sitting here, a massive amounts of emotion. You're balanced, you're getting balanced. I don't feel like putting too much more into this at all. I don't. So I'm not going to. These are just, you know, keep on, keep Joe Dirt, keep on keeping on. I love Joe Dirt. So here's the thing is, like I said, I am at the shop right now. He's on a job right now, so I decided to open up the shop for him. So I'm not going to stay on here very long, but, and once I say I've got to end it, I've got to end it, okay? Past patterns. A lot of you guys are getting rid of old past patterns too. And that might be old past people too. I think so. Yeah. I'm seeing a red ribbon. That's not for everybody. All right. If you guys are new on here, and some of you guys that, if you guys are watching through Coffee Time Tarot, awesome. But I do a lot of lives on Roosters Peacock as well. If you guys are on Roosters Peacock, do me a favor. Don't just follow it. Make sure you like it too, okay? For some reason, Facebook's gotten kind of strange with stuff. I can't tell who's on there, who's not. It always says people are joining all the time, but I never see them. Okay, so here we go real quick. One card, and I will do it until I can't do it no more. What I mean is, and one card per person, and then just yes, you want a card, and then I'll draw it. But if I run out of time, I'm just gonna let you know I've got to cut it off, okay? You guys do want a reading, you need to let me know today, okay? I can do probably either 2 half-hour readings or one. Okay, Roosters Peacock, it says, yes, please. I don't know who Roosters Peacock is. Why is it blanking you out, Lynn? I'm going to have to look into your stuff. Because I think it might be the chat box that's taking and blocking you. Not sure. All right, let's see. Miss Erica, let's do you. These are going to be real quick cards. Erica. Inspiration. Miss Erica, I think there's a fire that's burning within, and if it's not there yet, it will be. Especially, I think you're going to have a reason to really smile around Friday. I'm not sure. I'm sure you're going to, but I'm not sure what it's surrounding around. Okay, you're going to be very inspired here soon. And for those of you, not that I have to, because I do all this on my free time, you'll notice that I do take and give more cards to certain people. That's the reason for that is I support those who support me. And usually people who've given me cards, or it's equal give and take. So just to let you guys know, you'll see more cards with different people. Has nothing to do with you as a person or anything like that. It's just, I want to make it even for those who have brought balance into my life. So anyway, we've got courage next for you, Miss Erica, which could also be, and it could also revolving around Leo, but I really think it's going to be Leo season. You're about to be inspired here really soon. And I do feel this is on the romantical front. I think there's going to be, yes, even though you're grieving the past. Yes, there may be grieving, but you're healing, and there's going to be happiness coming back in Leo season for you. I think that there might actually be somebody taking and walking into your life. I don't necessarily think it's back into your life. I think this is an opportunity with a new person. And I do see that even though with your financial health, actually, I think you're going to be quite blossoming and blooming. Yep. Okay, that was for Miss Erica. Who's next? And by the way, thank you for everybody who's given me stars. Those do help big time. And readings, I love that. Good morning. All right, guys, let me get back here. I lost you in the feed. Colleen Kelly Porta. That's what it looks like. Oh, Missy, ma'am. Let's see. Pull one card for you. Yes, got it. Kelly. Kelly, you need to really unhinge your throat chakra. But the only thing is here's the thing. Before you say, what? I don't have any problem telling people that might be part of the problem. You might want to unhinge it. I'm not sure, because instantly when I almost don't think it's about you speaking your truth, but I think it's a I think you already know what this is about. I'm not laughing at you because I feel this. I understand this. Let's just say if you've been quiet and you haven't been able to, which for some reason, that does not feel right for you at all. When you have something to say, you say it usually. But I think with this right here, I think it's going to be communication in a different way. You are to communicate freely, and it's showing me flowers and stuff. So around a situation that could be a little bit stinky or something that's uncomfortable, I think that you're going to, and I don't think it's colorful language. I don't think that. It says, I communicate from the depths of my being. I really think that you're going to be communicating freely with other people here pretty soon. But I hear unhinge your throat chakra. Unhinge. I'm smiling because it almost feels like it's not about you're not speaking your truth yet. I think you're going to go to one extreme to another, whatever that means to you. Lord Almighty. That's kind of awesome, though. I mean, I do get it because the speaking your truth a little bit too much, I'm right there. Okay. Others, it's in other situations, you won't say a dang blessed thing. Okay. Whatever this is, I hear it's unhinging your throat chakra. I get it because actually that's kind of cool. All right. Who's next? That was for Colleen Kelly Peretta. Roosters Peacock, who are you? Okay. Which moderator are you? Melanie Walter. Dum-dum-dum. Miss Melanie feels right. Yeah. We've got awakening ancient wisdom. We've got deeper inner knowing is emerging within me. All right. This is about a path that actually you've been kind of frightful about. And what I mean frightful is in the past, you might not even looked in this direction. This either has to do around love or it has something to do around some, people, places, things you love. All right. You're getting ready to take a direction and you're about to be inspired soon. That's what I get. This also has to do with something you were sitting on the fence about. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with another person, but I think it can. But here's the thing of it is you're opening to opportunities now. That's what I get. That's for Miss Melanie. Hold on. Oh, I'm online. You want to come finish the rest of it? He's not here. Nope. No, you're fine. Hi, sugar baby. I'm assuming he's on a job. I'm not going to call him. I'm not sure. He got a diaper on. He's so cute. Oh, well, I didn't even know that. Okay. Bye. Colleen Kelly was scary. What do you mean? Scary. You become scary or you're about just to speak your truth? Huh? Okay, let's see who's next here. Okay, so the Roosters Peacock, can you guys let me know who that was that commented? I'm Roosters Peacock, but it's a moderator. Okay, so Melanie, I got you. Who else? Lynn Carrollton Sloan. Oh, already fell. Yours also, show me. Yours also, you're going to be communicating quite freely. And I'm going to get one more for you. Normally I don't. You're going to be doing whatever this is, the communication that's going to be coming either to you or to somebody else. It's going to be done from the heart and it's going to be done with love. Okay. Yep. My heart is open. I also hear moving on from a past situation. And I do feel that the heart is going to be ignited again. Whether this doesn't necessarily have to do with love itself it is a love between two people. Okay. But the heart is starting to open again for whatever reason. And it's not even just opening again. You're going to feel ignited here pretty soon. And communicating freely. This could be, what I'm feeling like, this is like a family situation. Like I feel like towards my sons. That's what I'm feeling. Sons, daughters, whatever. Okay. I feel there's going to be stronger connections for you, okay, by communicating freely. The situation that's been hard for a while is about to ease up. Carrie, thank you. That was for Lynn Carrollton Sloan, Darlene Brandon. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Embracing the future. You're getting ready to walk through that door. This is something that you looked at every angle. You've looked every dang blessed angle around the corners. And here's the thing. You're about to walk through it because, you finally looked at that door and you're like, well, I'm just going to do it. That's what I get. I step into the future with open heart. Yep, that's it. You're walking through and you've decided to walk boldly into your future with an open mind, open heart, and just like, okay, let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Bring it on, future. That's Darlene. Okay, Miss Carrie. Cultivating prosperity. This is putting the thoughts into action, and it's actually going to end up paying back faster because I think this is about thinking about doing double time on something. It has to do with work or its intentions towards the future, and you're moving quite fast in that direction. Do not second guess yourself. Continue to move as fast as you can in this direction. What's this about? Coming into your own power is what it is. And I don't like to use that too much, but it's stepping into your own stillness and then seeing your direction and moving. And that's what you're doing and feeling right within your own skin. I step into my power boldly and confidently. We've got hearing messages from spirit. You will do take and pay attention because that message that you've been wanting to know is on its way. I am clear channel from spirit world. Do look for the synchronicities around you. I do believe you're breaking barriers and you're starting to come back alive and seeing the worth within yourself. I'm expanding beyond limitations and joy and freedom. And you're going to be standing firm in your future and looking at all red flags that come at you. Okay. Zoe, Jasmine, being in the flow. You need to go with the ebb and flow instead of fighting against the current. This is for Zoe, Jasmine. You need to take and literally just kind of go with the flow. That's where I think you're going to be standing with us. I'm in the flow of the universe. You know that you're being divinely guided, but now it's to the point that you're not going to be taking and fighting against it anymore. I do think your answers are going to come through the dream path, okay? Yours is coming through the dream path. You need to pay attention. This is for Zoe, Jasmine. Yep. Pay attention to your dreams because that is where you're going to get your life path is being spoken to you through your guides, through your dreams. Okay. May I ask why someone's in here asking for private readings? Miss Colleen, here's the thing is anybody who's on here, those are spammers, scammers, and they're actually after your money. Nobody has any permission to be, there's thousands of them. It's no different than the phone scams, except they like to hit readers, okay? They do this too. So for every 5 or 6 of them, there's gonna be 1,000 more. So every time you guys come on mine or anybody else's, and you've got people saying, oh, I feel drawn to you. Oh Lord, I'm sorry, a real reader is not gonna chase you. So block them. That's what you do. But do not click on their links. It is a clickbait. And they are after your stuff. That's how people lose their Facebooks. Okay, and their money. Yep. Because I had some that were giving donations, a little bit of donations to me, and they thought it was me, but it wasn't me. Okay, so don't be getting yourselves hit. Jennifer Aldrich, she says me. All right, let's see here. You're welcome, Jennifer. Renewing your life. You have been throwing out. I almost want to say, Jennifer, instantly. You have been throwing out people, places, and things. You're done. You're done. You're renewing your life. You're removing the clutter because you're tired in the past of feeling drugged down and feeling. You're not going to do it. Not going to do it. And I do feel you threw people out, whether it was within your space. You're protecting your space. Radiate vitality is filling my life, and you're probably going through, you're going to be clear. That spring cleaning, you're going to give spring cleaning a whole different word. I mean, you give it a whole different meaning. I mean, literally. Somebody comes to your door and you're just like, oh, no, not today. See you later, Satan. That person's gone. Oh, look, there's that pile I need to throw. Oh, it's gone too. You're cleaning out people, places, and things, thoughts, because you're done with it. That was for Jennifer Aldrich. Kieran, accepting what is, being open to opportunity. You're trying not to focus on the past anymore. The color blue does stand out to me, okay? I accept and embrace my inner majesty. You're also going with the ebb and flow. You're not trying to fight against the tide. That is for Kieran. And Colleen, what's scary about? You're welcome. Well, Colleen, did yours make sense? Just to let you guys know, I do have, okay, because here pretty soon, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be very hard to get a hold of me for readings. So if you want those readings, you need to book them now. Half an hour is 45, hour is 65, okay? I've been reading for over 29 years. But if you guys are wanting those, I'm telling you right now, it's ample opportunity. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Did I miss anybody? If I did, just say, yes, you missed me. I will not be repeating any of them, okay? Because I do have to get off here. I need to take me some ibuprofen. My head hurts. Did I miss anybody? Anybody? Okay, guys, I'm going to be popping off here. Popping off. Okay, so if you guys are on Roosters Peacock, YouTube, I'm Roosters Peacock on YouTube. YouTubers, this will be uploaded here pretty soon. Facebook, there is content on YouTube that is not on Facebook, and vice versa, YouTubers, okay? My shop hours, it's online. So I'm basically just whenever. If you look at my shop online, I'll see if I can attach the shop on there. I'm a sole proprietor, so I'm an herbalist, aromatherapist. I'm a psychic and a tarot reader. And an artist. I like to keep busy. But so I basically do it all myself. So I've got thousands of items I need to upload. But here's the thing is it takes me time to do that. I did upload some more stuff, and it's Roosters Peacock Shop, and you can find it on Google. Matter of fact, just Google Roosters Peacock, and you'll find all kinds of stuff. What do you want? You're welcome. So if you guys haven't liked the YouTube, you might want to do that because I'm getting ready. It's almost garden season, guys. Guess what? Yes, I'm not just a reader. You guys know this if you've been following my YouTube. I'm getting ready to hit that. Spring is here, and guess what? I'm getting ready. I'm going to show you how to do gardening and all kinds of stuff without having hardly anything. Yep. So I'm going to be slamming on that, and I'm also hint getting ready to hatch some babies. I've got to put those in the incubator. So I'll be showing you guys how to do stuff. I did. Awesome. See, I can't see photos, Miss Lynn. I mean, my eyes, I can't see your face or anything. Yeah, well, I'm not, it's not hard to find me at all. With readings, guys, I can do readings directly just like I'm doing right here. And I can pick up just as much doing it through a video. Yep. If you guys are after some of my personal stuff, then tomorrow I will be at Two Broke Girls in Jerseyville and at my reading room. Yep. This is right here just feels like an overall thing for everybody. It's stepping into your own skin and loving it, no matter what's going on. That's what I get, guys. Big time. All right, check out my YouTube. Make sure you like it and hit the bell on that one because I will be going live for a lot of these other videos. Herbalism, hacks and tricks, gardening, some of my artist stuff, aromatherapy, other readings. I'm going to tell you, there's going to be so much different stuff, and I'm going to show you guys recipes and stuff. I've been really busy with the shop, so you guys know I haven't got the other one started, but I'm going to be getting this going here pretty dang blasted quick. I mean, it's time. But I am giving you the heads up. I will not be around available for readings every single day. So if you guys want one, now's the time to grab them. All right, guys, it was great having everybody on, and I will see you on the next time. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.